So a guy down at Fort Custer National Cemetery told a friend of mine that they don't use D2 to clean headstones. They use Dawn dish soap and water to clean headstones there, apparently, because D2 will take the finish off of a granite headstone. Now, I'm trying to catch it in the camera here, but one thing that D2 will do on a polished granite headstone is it'll leave these streaks. You can kind of see one there and there, and that's only after the initial application. Once these stones fully dry, when the sun comes out, you'll be able to look at this stone, and it will have kind of like this hazy, streaky kind of look to it. And that only lasts until the first rainstorm. I actually used D2 on a polished black granite headstone in this exact cemetery, and after a couple hours of it drying, I went back to check on it, and it was all kinds of streaky, and I knew that the client came and looked at the headstone almost every day, visited her husband. So I took a microfiber cloth and I just wiped it lightly. It took all of that streakiness off. I didn't want her to look at that and be worried that something was going on with the stone. And the stone actually looks great today. So I'll take you over and show you that one and prove to you that D2 will not take the finish off a granite headstone. I've heard this not only from my buddy who was told that at Custer, but from multiple other people that have messaged me wondering the same thing. So this is a black granite. I don't remember the name of this exact granite. I think it's like Midnight Sky or something like that. But with these black granite headstones, it's very unusual for them to get any real growth on them. I don't know if it's because they're black and it gets so hot in the sun that nothing really ever grows on them or what, but this particular stone, the client called me, asked me to clean it. I came over and looked at it, and it had some dirt and dust on it, kind of like it does right here, right now. But it had quite a lot of algae on it. And one thing I've noticed with these black headstones like this is that if they're anywhere near trees that drop pollen on them, the pollen will fall off in rainfall or whatever and land on the stone. And then when the sun comes out, it essentially bakes the pollen to the stone and gives a foothold for algae and things like that to start growing. As you can see, this stone is very nicely polished. All those white flecks are the stone, what the stone is actually made of. But you can see that it's like a mirror still, right? D2 did not affect the polish on this stone. It's still very nice and shiny. So that's just another rumor that I've heard and that I thought maybe I could debunk this morning and show you guys how it does leave some streakiness on the stone, but that goes away after the first rainstorm.